Man, this is totally unbearable. For those of you now support evil, and why these things, this man quoted 3 years. This man quoted since 3 years that this thing has been on in their place. And I want to ask the state assembly member, how did you manage to win this election? How did you manage to emerge a state assembly member? A place with insecurity, because I think it's high time some of us will start asking questions. With insecurity there, from where did you guys gather the thousands of votes you people announced? The judiciary. This is where it falls back to you, because there are no possibilities of strengthening abnormality in the midst of justice. This is the way it is. This is the way it is. So I'll take another call, then shortly we will leave here. Please, Obromonocho, Nemo Gachorello, Ndibo Chorello, Obono Ibuelu Sowehogo, Obono to our poor mothers in the communities, and I maintain my stand. We have no need pulling down our mothers, destroying our communities. What is it, kidnapping as an official duty or work? Be our people were to area. You will never get it. And one year children Niakamba will marry Ogo. Although possible, it is not possible. This. All right, Governor Ezeoku is my name. Hello. Thank you. I am speaking to you from a live section. Do I have your permission to put it on loudspeaker? All right, please go ahead.
Okay. All right. You is my name.
Load the volume of Nkije Gemege. What volume nke Ija watch gam?
Okay. Okay. My brother, they say all the horrible, even anybody in the now, whatever the good, you know. But all the characters in the network Imo State today, so the tension is very high. And I must tell you the truth. I must tell you the truth. The question I want to ask is this: our governors, all the Eastern governors, what are they up to about this insecurity in Abu Dhabi? Amala Anibu as in Obodo Joy Edinia, as in Ihojo, and when you keep humanity to humanity. These people hide themselves from this thing as if that now they don't know what to do. This man, not even for years now, everybody is just trying to refer, bring him out. We have already discussed in our mind before that now this man didn't do anything. It's just that they want to have us to chuck a tire for. Let them bring this man out. Let's know what he can do about all these things. You understand? Because now I'm not again about I'm going to keep Mezu guitar. Bible's like that now. We cannot be keep on making a program, making or writing on Facebook, doing a lot of things while we know where the truth lies. I will have to lay the complaint and the blame on our governors. What they are doing is nothing. They are doing nothing. You understand? So let them bring this man out. Can we show that name will go a topic? All these boys know any more now. They won't tell you another thing. They will be telling you they want Biafra. But they will know that what they are fighting is not Biafra. They are doing another thing differently altogether. You understand? So when somebody commenting here, who will say that now? No, I say Popota Nnamdi Kanu. You understand? Where do I say before that time? I can hear one who that is what is he telling those boys? After age not anymore on social media. These people did not talk to you. They want to really go 30 years among them. And they declare some communities, ghost places, or them. I might be let them team up and bring this man out. All of them are pursuing for the tomorrows of their dreams. Yes? So how come my only two contribution?
Thank you.
My blame goes to Eastern governors. You understand? My blame goes to Eastern governors. Let them do something over these people. Let them do something to bring this man out. Oh, one day, John Iboho was trapped down in Cotonou. The entire Yorubas, even the ex-president himself, contributed in order to bring him out. You understand? I now dodgy. This is your brother. And you really know that any single allegation, they just want to suffer him. Even if nobody knows then you heard that somebody like this Nonimenga now brought in Nigeria. Can't you just have to bring him out? Because we don't have anybody. You understand? It's some governors who I must tell you the truth. Look at the marketing on it here. Nobody they're going to just everything had to go upside down. Nothing is going on. Crime everywhere. My brother, this is my little show.
Okay, I have a question for you.
All right, I'm going with you.
Are the good na Libo and achekwa mmadụ? Ụmụama ewe bill na enye ha 3 million.
My brother, they're good. Like I said before, these people are telling you now under Biafra, they are criminals. I'm not me okay. They are criminals. Because these people are not fighting for anything. They just want to destroy an Igbo. Are you getting me? People that knows the meaning of freedom and they want to fight freedom, they don't kill. You understand?
Okay.
So when you go to the history of Mandela's on how he retrieved the Republic of South Africa, me and you knows how he started it. He didn't start it with violence, and he later achieved it.
Do you think if they continue these things they are doing now, the next 2 years that Ndibo will not react and reject them?
My brother, already they will react to, but their reaction has nothing to do, because I'm telling you, when you listen to Okwuluola, what he said, which you know that Okwuluola is one of the figures in Igbo land. He's not trying to fake it or make it a camouflage or sugarcoat it. Everybody there is more than army cantonment. What of other hidden places where nobody has gone? You understand?
Okay.
So I'm not trying to say that now. And what he had but even at the end of the day, they will still, many people will still continue from where they stop. You understand? This guy Anna Gentle, Yahoo Gentle or whatever the comment na this what do you call it na Facebook. He's trying to tell you that he's nobody. You understand? Somebody like that. Malum body have visited the family. When they make all these videos and everything, people, but they keep on hiding it. That to tell you that now, then we'll go divided party. You know, medicine is more to compend and hide it, not camouflage. When they come take information from this side, they will pass it to the other side. You understand? Because this is that in our run in our lineage. You understand?
Okay. Okay, thank you very much. Thank you for your own opinion.
All right.
All right, next caller, please. Hello, my name is Governor Zioku, speaking to you from a live section. Hello? Man, everyone listening to me, you don't say that the government provoked you, therefore you decide to kill your people. Hello? Yes, I'm on live session. Yeah, bro. Onya? All right. Cut. Let me take call. Oh, somebody called me and dropped the call. All right, you don't say because the government offended you, therefore your people will not rest. It doesn't make any sense. Governor Zogu is my name. Hello? Yes, Governor Zogu is my name. Yes, you want me to put it on loudspeaker? On a loudspeaker. Okay. Please go ahead.
After me, to a brief things in my village.
Okay.
Right to the extent.
Okay.
I said Imo State.
Okay, go ahead.
This particular Okigwe, Muabonye Okigwe.
Okay.
Umulolo precisely.
Okay.
Here I met outside. I am here to the extent I way back to our village. All is too much. Those other side to even go to our village. This is a Basara North and Okigwe North South my government of Imo State. Before now, I was this Port I a ship from Okigwe. That is Ala Imo State. Or you take it up to 3-4 hours. But now, you do talk Okigwe. Here, Jabawalo, Kirikiringi, we see Isuchi, Webutumuze, Mahezi Anambra, Shizi Anambra, Batamazi, Ebana, Tojo, Umazia Binoya. Many youths, Abanagasiana, Umulolo, Okigwe, Umulolo. And then when a village, Anna, Umo, yeah, we state. If you are that side, and I'm going to that side, so the among Imo State, you can't even believe it. So, Joe has state representative members in our covered areas. And when you are there, you are nothing they are doing. Even Okigwe South and Okigwe North, presenting Umulolo, Okigwe. Those are Sheba, government, around these zone. Those are linked in many places. He is Sheba connect you Benetiti, he is Sheba connect you directly. But all these cars on daily basis. You know, the villagers, if you see that place. I want to from that village, I go, but you can't even access your village from that side. Almost how many years you keep that? The insecurity nearby there is very alarming. And the young guy in the met towards that side, the villagers is there. All those people, about we should want the village people left lots and down. You break their houses, they carry their things in down. Before that, elderly people in my village now, all that is hard because I need high blood pressure, including my own mother. Because of insecurity here the men of my village. And then they are start from time. See Okigwe town, see Umulolo, see Umowi. See
what you know your state house of assembly? What's his name? Your state assembly member, what's his name?
Oh, you ain't try to find that out now. At least get their names now. I'll send it to you as a message.
Your state assembly member, Emarafia?
Yes, sir. I'm
a politician, sir. They should think, They should think.
Yes, I will find out their name and I will send it to you.
Okay. Please do that. Find his name and his phone number. I want to gather the numbers of the state assembly members across Imo State, and we will hold a live broadcast and we'll call them. We will call them on a live broadcast. We'll be able to tell them this is what is going on in your own area and what have you done.
Nothing is happening. If there's one of our villages, all the whole youth. A flight anyway. I'm not I want to do I out to take I to village. I to village. I can know from these elderly people. They go no cook which are and maybe I have more tank, but inside move because in the youth not told John Dammy. The youth not told you don't want to take you over. It's not the village, the grandpa, like the day I'm going to rule for one of my friends, the guy. I'm not going to that side to Imo State, you have to mash. That's mash because the other have forgotten that's who's out there on no road, nothing that happened.
Okay. Just give me some minutes. Let me just take this call, please. Hello. I am on live section now. I'm on a live broadcast. You want me to put it on loudspeaker? Okay, go ahead, please.
How you go loudspeaker first?
You said? You say? Yes, go ahead. Go ahead. All right, please go ahead. The whole world is listening to you. We want to hear.
Okay. My brother, I've been listening to what you guys are talking about.
Okay.
I hope they are hearing me.
Everybody is listening to you.
Don't mention my name, that's fine.
I know. No problem.
Okay. What I'm trying to tell you now is I'm asking you and your viewers, do you need the truth based on intelligence observations and reports?
Yes.
Or do you need opinion?
Opinion,
whether popular or unpopular.
Ordinarily, I should have said your own opinion, but because of whom I am, this is the platform of Governor Ezioku, so I did like you to say the truth. Just tell me the truth, as you said, based on intelligent reports.
Okay. Now, number one, I want you to understand what is happening in Imo State is an offset of institutional failure. Institutional failure. The truth is, I'm going to take you off from where you think the problem lies. It's not where the problem is coming from. As a security expert, I'm telling you based on experience. Where you're looking at, it's not what is causing the problem. You see these guys you guys are talking about, these guys are private security outfits. They are using them for so many reasons. Those guys, you cannot eradicate them. Pay attention. If you need the truth, I'll tell you the truth.
Please go ahead.
I will give you instances to back up my whatever I'm going to tell you now. You see, the education institution has failed us because it has not done enough to imbibe into people sufficient level of reasoning through education. And the government institutions also have failed us by not standing and doing what they're supposed to do. Instead, they use every opportunity they see to enrich themselves. I tell you for free. Stop looking at this from a personal point of view. These guys now are representatives of an institution. These guys now are representatives of an institution, a private security outfit. They are using these guys for so many reasons. Reasons best known to whoever set them up. Number one, I will give you some instances now. First, in Nigeria, we have not been helping ourselves with the truth. We hide the truth and we let the people suffer for it. The consequences of hiding the truth is what you see happening in Mali today. First of all, whenever you see Nigerians discover a lucrative mineral resource in any region in Nigeria, there will be an insurgent group created in that area.
Please come again. Please come again. Come again. You said.
Okay.
You said the moment.
Whenever a lucrative mineral resource or element is discovered in huge deposits in any region in Nigeria, there will be an insurgent group created in that area.
Okay.
For instance, at some point it was crude oil in Bayelsa rivers and the riverine areas. You had militants. Whatever militants represented, whatever they did, you and I know very well. When the attention moved to Borno, they discovered precious elements in huge deposits. Boko Haram was formed.
You said, hold on, you said they discovered what there?
Precious stone, precious element, gold, diamond, platinum. Then from platinum you get byproducts, iridium, rhodium, and platinum.
Yes.
Just how much these things are sold in the market. The truth is, we are just gaslighting. We are just gaslighting in that nation. We are not telling ourselves the truth. And I tell you now, because of poor intelligence network, because of poor IQ in our people, we don't know how to come together to solve our problems. People cash out big time from vulnerable people. People cash out big time from the vulnerable hotspots in our society. That's lucrative for them. They're making good money. Now, when the attention moved to middle belt, the north central, I put it to you, a precious element was found in middle belt, platinum. Benue, Kaduna, Plateau, these things are not happening again. You are not a security expert, you may not understand what I'm telling you. You are not a Java scientist, you may not understand what I'm telling you. But just look away from where you are seeking to find solution or the problem. Look away, look elsewhere. That's what we call anti-spoofing. To distract.
Come again, you said what?
To distract. I'm sorry to even use that word, I'm not supposed to do that. It's okay. There's something called distraction. I don't want to go too deep.
Okay.
When we talk privately, you understand. There are so many things I will tell you in privacy. But okay. I tell you now, few Nigerians know what's going on. Few Nigerians know what's going on, but they are just a minority. The government is not doing enough. I'm not going to put it to them that they know what's going on. For so many reasons, I will not say that.
So how does that affect the southeast in particular now? That's what I want to understand.
Okay. Now let me tell you, Prince. A huge deposit of gas was discovered in southeast, even on the Anambra precisely.
Majorly on Haji.
Gas. That same year. Do you know that there's a mini refinery in that area now?
Yes, in Ohaji.
Okay. Now you can see it's synonymous to this, whatever you guys are calling them now. When did these guys come up? When was Watersmith established? When was the gas found, discovered? When did this Muhammad come into existence? Correct that, God. Nigerians are not doing enough with intelligence.
And I agree with you that this might be a sign of distraction to Imolites.
It is a distraction.
Okay.
If a precious mineral element is if a precious mineral element is discovered in Abia State, you see a new insurgent group in Abia. So it's an institutional failure. These guys are doing their job, but they might go overboard by killing innocent people. I agree. Let me tell you now, I'm not taking side with anybody, neither them nor government. What I'm looking at is what's brought us to where we are, and how can we resolve it. The ammunition in the hands of these guys is very expensive to quantify them into how much they cost. Those guys on their own couldn't afford the level of weapons they possess. Who bought it for them? Who gave it to them? And then ask yourself, we have borders. Those borders are highly fortified and military. How were these things smuggled in? very intentionally good at their border. So how we all look at the level of the quantity of ammunition in the hands of Boko Haram. The ones in the middle belt called what's their name again? They always come with code names. What's that boy's name again? The middle belt operating. They call them a bandit. Look at the ones in Olo. Do you know how much this is cost? How were they smuggling into Nigeria? How were they transported? How did it get to their hands? And then observe again. When have you seen this guy in open confrontation with the military? Each time the military comes, those boys will not be found. Innocent citizens will be killed. Have you seen them in a one-on-one altercation, like open fire against the military? So who gives them intelligence when the military is coming? Why doesn't the military meet them on ground? So until we are serious to talk about issues like this, we are all gaslighting. You cannot solve this problem from the angle we are talking about it now. The government is the one that will solve this. Because the government themselves, whoever is responsible, is in charge of all security architecture in the state. These boys are not beyond the capacity of Nigerian security architecture. They are not. So the fact that they will even jump to their family members at the end of this whole menace going on, they still go somewhere, please wake up the next day. We're not ready to talk again. Then I heard you say something. The House of Assembly members, how were they elected? A very good question. Was the election conducted? How was the election conducted? Can we see transcript of the election? Can we see videos of people voting? How was his own result produced? Well, you sit down there today as a lawmaker. You see, there is an institutional failure. So it's not on private citizens to solve. My brother, you as a private citizen cannot solve that problem. So this is the reason why Nigerians should realign now to start enhancing their critical thinking ability, starting from religion to culture to governance. I bet you today, more than half of Nigerians don't even know what is called fiscal policy and monetary policy.
You said what?
And I tell you that the two are not the same.
No. Come again.
The people in Nigeria today.
Come again, please. Mention again.
More than half the people in Nigeria do not understand what is meant by monetary policy and fiscal policy. Yes, they sit in their houses, their governors make their own fictitious budget, go to their own rubber stamp house of assemblies, pass it, go and borrow. And the most painful part of this is Nigeria has been borrowing for God knows how long today to fund their budget. And remember, all these financial decisions the government is making has detriments to us, me and you that is not in government. You sit in your house, the governor makes his own financial decision, his rubber stamp has a like, who's it for him, and then they go and borrow, and then you don't even know what is the money to do. And to affect you tomorrow, the economy is crashing, food prices are skyrocketing, no good road infrastructure to even bring out the little food that are produced by subsistence farmers. And you see the bottleneck. These are part of the bottlenecks we talk about. The bottlenecks within the youth population. These guys got to fend for themselves. So any avenue they feel to be productive for themselves, they will go in there. It doesn't matter if it is against the law in their eyes. It doesn't matter if it is not ethical. It doesn't matter if there is no morality behind what they are doing. It's just about survival. The government should be in charge of the economy to help the people to survive. And when people don't see it coming, they find alternative. And the alternative may be detrimental to even you instead of the government. So that's what I'm saying is an offset of institutional failure. If you want to fight insecurity, it has to begin from the government. They know They know where these guys are.
Because
So
like
yes, these guys might.
like as I described here on online here, from Umuaka to the government house of Imo State is about 15 minutes drive, even 10 minutes. An expert driver can just run it for 10 minutes. So not even far away from the government house, and just about 10 minutes there are communities where there are no good roads as I speak to you.
Okay, you are correct. So by proximity, the government house is even very close.
It's very close.
The government house is closer than most of the homes of the victims of this guy. So why are the victims not more of the people in the government house? I'm asking a pertinent question. Why are the victims of this guy not more of the people in the government house or around the government house? Why was it the unsuspecting victims, unsuspecting innocent people, just like Okwuluola, who was traveling on his own, who knows nothing about the area, he fell victim. But I put it just like the first caller said, don't come here to gaslight. That guy wasn't saying the real thing that we were supposed to hear. Where do you stand? He was trying, I'm not condemning anybody. This is total ignorance. In Nigeria, happening total ignorance from both sides. From the side of this guy, from the side of the government. So don't blame the government and spare this guy. Don't blame these guys and spare the government. If these guys are being used as a pseudo-private security tactic, I will urge them to remain within that territory and do their job. And
sorry to cut you short. In my community, in my own place in Ngopala, my brother, a non-verified security outfit, we are stationed in a particular land that was grabbed by a church, and one of the security men that just wears a cloth of DSS, but these guys are just ex-militants posted or sent to Imo State in disguise of a bubago. They were stationed that place. They left the scene where they had little argument or quarrels with their workers there. They came into my own community just after my village and killed somebody. Till today, as I speak to you, no arrest has been made. And I met these people one-on-one the day we went there for protest. Can you hear me?
let me tell you. I can hear you. Let me tell you. Check very well. Somebody from your community brought them and pointed at that guy the shot. Somebody from your community. Go and do your intelligence survey very fine. Somebody from your community brought them in. Brought them. Please let me tell you, these guys are not Fulani. So if I cover my face now and don't commit whatever act, if come a Fulani guy, security deserves detailed observation, analytical reasoning with facts before you conclude with facts, not just assumption. Do not assume. Okay. Can I? You come for the fact.
Can I tell you this, because the establishment of this evil is going across and eating the cronies of Imo State as I speak to you. Those guys who shot at this young man in my place, when during the protest, I still saw the face of this young man. They told us in the village, and when the area commander, the chairperson, and the local government, the DPO, the divisional police officer attached to Muneke Police Command came, we were still pointing at the same young man who shot at our brother. Say, look at him here. Arrest this person for us before we leave here. He was still at the church premises, still busy firing rifle at us before the DPO came. Actions we are not taking. But hold on, sir. I want to take this point. These people claim that they are members of the DSS. In a local community like that, they were stationed there with pump action, primary rifles, with a full kitted DSS uniform. You know what it means to be a DSS personnel here in the country. Now, they later went back at the back of the same church, land they grabbed, inside part of the bush. They started training people, recruiting people. As I speak to you in my place, if you go to Amala, you find some people, they handed over automatic pump action. They trained them inside there. In my community, I can mention at least about 2 names. People have trained there.
Now pay attention. You just made a very good statement now. They were kicked, they have been trained, and they have been armed. Now tomorrow, you'll be looking to blame that guy who was kicked, trained, and armed. Who was the trainer? Who is that guy that armed him now? Who is that guy that gave him the compassion or the whatever weapon? Who is that guy?
The church. The church under the supervision of the governor of Imo State.
Okay. You see what I'm telling you is an institutional failure. Now, what can we do to the governor or the judge like you mentioned now? How do we address it? How do we make check and balances to these people in charge of the government? How do the people hold their leaders accountable? How? This is because it has become a way of life. It has become a way of life because we keep going apart from whatever that should have held us together. Religion is one, culture is there, tribalism is among. We can come together. And when you try to lecture some of us, they seem like you are the one talking nonsense.
Yes.
Maybe from the point we are talking, they may not be able to comprehend, or if you go against what they hold valuable as an ideal of their own belief, they won't even pay attention to you anymore.
They won't. They do it. They actually.
How long do we continue going apart?
Then this.
I put this to you today. Nigeria, if we can all come together, and say, okay, enough is enough. Give us the numbers. Go and demand for accountability. For instance, this coming election now, even if I make a dozen, Nigerians will resist it. You know what I mean by even if I make a dozen?
Yes.
Even if I make a dozen, Nigerians should resist it. I'm not saying to anybody, no, don't be violent. You know what I mean? When we talk in private, I will reveal to you. We can do this, but can you get that number to form that force? And then during the election time proper, what in your village, your cousins, your relatives, people you don't even expect will be the ones collecting money from the government in power. You and I now know very well that, okay, based on stewardship, APC hasn't done anything in Imo State. You will see APC guys winning election in 2027. How? That's the question. Somebody will take money and give the vote. And now, when things like this start happening, because you refuse to make use of your conscience, you refuse to reason like a real human being, and you join me and start complaining. So we really need to work on the people.
I agree with you.
So many of us, our ability to reason and think critically is like zero. So stop looking at the problem where you are looking at it from. It is the failure of our institutions. And because of that, you may not be able to fight the institutions to fix this. Has Boko Haram been fixed? No. Has bandits been fixed? No. Because Nigeria has shifted.
And and I agree with you that they were created for some certain personal interest. They were created for a particular purpose. There are things.
That is what I'm telling you.
There are things I should say. There are things I should say when you leave this live broadcast because of whom you are. I don't need to say them here. Possibly when you leave this live broadcast, I will be able to.
Go south. Go north, go south, go west, go east. These guys were created for a purpose. And I'm urging them to remain within the confines of their purpose. They should, I plead with them, remain within the confines of their purpose. Stop doing extra. The extra they are doing now is killing people. Innocent people, I agree. People are being killed. I'm not going to deny that fact. And I don't want people to be killed. Take your precious fruits. Take your mineral resources. Take your gas. We have been surviving without all this thing. I tell you now, for example, are you aware, I'm not going to mention names, are you aware there was a time, about 2 years ago or thereabouts, there was a pipeline.
I know. Go ahead.
Gas pipeline. They have started building it. Do you
Yes.
know why it was stopped? For security reasons. I'm not gonna say a lie. So
I know.
how do you imagine building a gas pipeline from Yemen to Spain?
To Spain, connecting from Morocco. There's a
fuel station in Algeria already. It's not linked up. So gas from all over Africa are being collected, transported through pipeline. So are you gonna tell me that the pipeline connecting from Algeria to Spain? Governor, let me tell you, Africans are dying on that floater boat trying to go to Europe. Because there's no proper means of transportation to take them to Europe.
Yes.
But there is a powerful transportation transporting gas from Africa to Europe.
Mm-hmm.
This is what I'm telling you now.
I know. Majorly from Bakiadani. From Bakiadani as Ndimo ahapụ ihe akwesị na-emere onwe ha na-egbuchi onwe ha. Ndị Igbo na-egbuchi onwe ha. It's just that my brother laid the problem, but some things mu ikwu ya na internet ịkọwara these people. Ọ na-emecha m so ha because ịkọwa ya ha nwa aga aghọta. Ima these people na-ebugodi anointing oil na-akpagharị. These people na-ebugharị. These people na-esi Lagos buru mat ha gawa n'ime village ga hi ụra na na-ekpe ekpere. And the innocent young ones had it very happy. Man, liga pipe from their backyard. Now, gas Spain. I was sharing an idea with somebody yesterday. You cannot. Kai.
You cannot buy gas to cook your own food. You that own the gas. The man should own gas. But the gas is leaving your backyard through undisturbed pipeline.
Yes.
Undisturbed pipeline going to Europe, far away Europe. Meanwhile, your brothers are dying on a balloon kind of boat trying to go to the same Europe. So until you understand what global politics and global economics means, you will not understand why we are here we are in Africa.
Mm-hmm.
It's not about waking up, hey, this is our problem. Sit down, be a good critical thinker. Evaluate your problems. Try to diagnose them very, very well. Find out why they are even in existence in the first place.
My brother.
Whatever stopped that pipeline from this, whatever stopped that pipeline project, let me talk in parable now. The emergence of Ibrahim Traore was one of the reasons that stopped that pipeline.
Oh, yes, stop
now,
here.
Go and digest it yourself.
Oh, yes, stop here.
I'm going to go deeper.
Oh, yes, stop here.
Now, why did Ibrahim Traore emerge? Question. Why did Ibrahim Traore emerge?
Putin for ya as a means.
Don't mention names. Don't be too detailed.
Okay.
Don't be too detailed. So what I'm trying to tell you now is there's a lot of intelligence our people are shying away from.
You're right.
A lot of knowledge our people don't want to go into. They're not interested.
You're right.
So how long shall we continue living like this?
That's the
Our
truth.
people don't know how to negotiate. They don't know how to come together. They don't know how to unite. And they don't know how to unify. Wait for 2027. That's when you know that you from Umopala, you're a different man from the man from Olo. Watch out.
Yes.
During the election time, you from Umise will be made to understand that you are incapable to handle the affairs of the state government because the community is there. And then when the whole election comes and goes, then we unify in Welling. The level of intelligence and knowledge in our people are very, very low. So what we need to do now is to continue enlightening the people. Continue enlightening the people. People should now have a paradigm shift in whatever they hold valuable as whatever symbolic to them, faith, tradition, culture. We need a change. We need a shift. We should stop crying and wailing. My brother, let me give you one solution now. If the traditional rulers of this hot zone area now come together and go and negotiate with these guys, there will be peace in that area. Yes, you cannot stop them because you didn't bring them in the first place. We understand the nature of your job. Please remain within the confines of your obligation. Remain, you understand what I mean? Take the gas, take the mineral resources, take them, we don't care. But spare the people. I mean, this whole thing is annoying. It's annoying. People are being killed in numbers.
You're right.
So that first guy who called you, the first guy who called you the musician, he was gaslighting. You know when I call a spade? He was gaslighting. Go straight to the point. Don't blame it on Nnamdi Kanu. Don't blame it on agitation. It's never an agitation issue. This is not from agitators. It's not from their agitation. Never. And I've told you that number one and the Kanu is still there. I tell you, Nnamdi Kanu is being taken care of more than me and you outside. I'm not joking. They're not going to harm him. They just want to take him out of the system. Because Nnamdi Kanu is becoming too institutionalized, which is good for Igbo, but against the interest of the elite. Nnamdi Kanu is his own interest is against the interest of the elite. Now, the people he was defending, where have they been ever since he was incarcerated? Nnamdi Kanu was fighting for the common man. The interest of Nnamdi Kanu was for the best of everybody in the southern part of Nigeria, not just the southeast alone. I tell you, they give the medical check-up, they sick them because they know the repercussions should he die there. They're not harming him, they're not torturing him. Look at him when he comes to court, but they don't want to take him out of the system. When you're obstructing their own interest. If a delegate could be bribed with $50,000 just for one single vote, where did that person get that money from? If a single delegate could be bribed with $20,000 just for his vote, and he agreed, and comes home to spend that money in less than 6 months, the person giving that bribe, where did he get the money from? You think the salary they're depending on? You're going to change the salary structure of a lawmaker. It cannot even buy one of the cars in the convoy. So it is the elite versus the common man in Nigeria. And that elite is 1%. And shame on us. 99% they are being subdued.
Sir, honestly, please, I would be very, very glad if you give us a day. Maybe after now, I would like to talk to you in the private. If you can give us a day, even though if you just come on our live section, we'll tell you how you can do it. Only your voices will be heard. Only your voice will be heard. Your pictures won't show. We'll give you a direct access to the page so that you come talk to Africans, because I think you are not only speaking to the Igbos and not only to Nigerians at large, but Africans. I learn per minute and per day as you speak, as on everything you've said here. I had to write I had to write some things down immediately because there is need for me to learn. And I can tell you that we would like to have you here on a free day of your own personal choice. We don't need your picture, we don't need your videos here. We just, if you don't mind, just your voice on this live broadcast, because for now we have to go and we would like to pick a date with you. You don't necessarily need to mention your name because of whom you are, but we'll give you this space. Then
no problem, my brother. Pick a date and let me know. Pick a date, we'll work it out. I'm willing to share knowledge, intelligence, fact. We really have to understand ourselves.
all right.
We really have to realize ourselves, because everything happening to us is because of our own carelessness.
Okay.
We need, from the colonial era, why were we even colonized in the first place? Ask that question. With everything we know, with all our voodoo, with all our witchcraft, we were still colonized. And I tell you now, the real colonization is going on, not the one that happened in the past. The real colonization is going on, not the one that happened in the past. So, do well to inform your followers. Our problem are not mentally these guys alone. They are part of the problem, but if you really want to solve this problem, don't start from them. Do not start from them.
Okay.
A single order will take them out of the street.
Okay. All right, sir.
Single order from the appropriate quarters will take them off the street.
Okay. Okay, we will.
Thank you, my brother.
All right, thank you very much, sir. We will write you or we'll call you after now so that we can have a date and time with you when we'll be able to bring you on this live section. It's just a program for those who would want to learn. And on behalf of myself, my followers here, we say a very big thank you and we do appreciate. And we still hope to see you some other time here.
Thank you, my brother.
You're welcome.
God bless you.
All right. Learning is one undisputable source of the real knowledge. I've noticed very few of you. You've been here learning, listening, growing and expanding your knowledge. These are some of the things. I know many and I refuse to say anything about it. Not because you don't need to know certain things, but because some persons don't really deserve to know the gospel truth. Because even if you sell it to them, even if you give it to them free, it's of no use. That's just the gospel truth. But I want to paraphrase on something. There's something he mentioned here on a gas pipeline being buried from here to Europe. That is no be story. No be story. It is not it's not a story of non-excellence. It is a story of reality. This thing I'm going to give now. A man de pipe na backyard ha po na aga n'imu anyị na. If onye ohaji iberu waga akwa. How are they living? You heard from, that's a security expert, not even a Nigerian based, a top security, a top security official in the United States. That's who called me this thing. Would you ever want to take the gospel truth? That's why what the Burkina Faso president is doing, if for some wise people in Africa do not support him, because valid me put him that in new support, made that in EG hot or Europe na plan near danger. We go submarine now get closer to Russia because how about Russia and get continue in Africa? The Russian president no mean really well for you. Because of out of anger, expose. And they expose. But after everything, if care is not taken, they will still count on that their white skin. I'm a Melegebre. And I'm going to shade. You know, I been do there 99%. You been do there. Bidronimo state. Here, intelligent talks. Somebody say, anywhere I discover a new mineral resources, again, a new terrorist group there. That brings you to Daniel chapter 8 from verse 25. I don't teach what you should even hear anywhere. The Bible says, In Daniel chapter 8 from verse 25 to 29, Bible says that by peace shall they destroy many. And there will with that peace. Out of that peace, he created insecurity. Now let me ask you. For those of you who doesn't know, who want to know, because I know because all because of your church, all because your pastor, but I was also supporting him. Obuzie na abaze ka bia terrorize my people, create insecurity, create havoc, you should shut up and talk to God. And not you coming to attack God because there are things you don't know. Even your pastor who empty head, he doesn't, what we know, he doesn't know. Now talk you know one day give a problem in our plan on your heaven. Why? Can you help Christ? The man who tried to help Christ the bow cross, was he able to do that? People fail to learn when it's still early. That's why people go to night school. Forever is too long. Expectation does not sustain relationship. So many things are going on that you can't even imagine. The same Imo State is ungovernable. If we never have a bachelor side, they at peace. Abraham and that now, and when oil and when gas, and when anything noble high matter from that place, they came to that side and conquer go down. Whatever church it take, and I could get boom, 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 boom. While no uru ikegi, once you light your gas this evening, if we are in a light, you are lighting away your knowledge. While the moment you came into the usage of gas, if you don't have a problem, I'm telling you the few they buy in channel where we know and we understand many things that you don't even know. Man, again, not here. It was rumored that one former president Roga private refinery in Niger or Roga refinery in Niger, that's what we call oil hub, unit hub, or the refinery or co-refinery a point. And I'm in Mano, even some places so Oru, Mano, I saw that place, so she's here when it flows to a bachelor. And when you hear mega there, it's not a joke. Many of these African countries, when something like that, I went home oil. So, Kebe Shina Meto Yelana Buffy from Hamana, Europe. Iagagabo who play. Either to a sheep. A white man and one patient, no even sheep, no 30 days, where Boogie Day here will Buru ya country. Or Billy Ligi Pipe and Arahan. And we can mention now, but because Oboda in all Nigerians so go behind Uregima, Unagama, we bogi. Ndimo state tani, Titano, this thing Imega, they far from it. Now, an intelligent security question was being put up to you. Baby Filuna, okay, your neighbor, Urenia Buono. Kebe Hashi, we bubata chebe and Dane bubata Kebe she bubatia. Then if you open him with this kind of assorted rifle, iji ya face yenundi ga hobono military abi, iji ya wene face you mundegi ke hiji aneche, make them ungovernable at the end of the day, take their resources. That is the goal. Be careful and wake up. Somebody like me, I'm not supposed to share this knowledge with you. I didn't suppose you remain as mumu. Follow me intelligently. On October next year, the next president of this country. Even if man on a party, the person zoga challenge guy or thereabout or anywhere. But major no man baggy, the only about the president. Lay him no gauge about the president. Yeah, with the same picture, I'm not the canon or no for wagging nothing about the next president or no wagging no bonyenka. Yeah, about spirit. Yeah, about spiritual warfare. How about intelligence? And I calculate and who to shagaga. You now watch the terrace, the things in a manner where the elites, the interest of the international community, Ebonaga. You also want to now, baby, America, come and help us. Help you with I got to progon. Now, me before God, that man, Janahada for Nanebuno, Janahada for these things. And I got to. There is no way insecurity that hide from the surface of the United States in the whole world is a lie. It's no bashi. America may be no. And my Krog is super story. America may be no now. America may be Tinibu no now. America may hold a man now. How many? About 20-something satellites. Each of it may move around the earth 3 times a day. 3 times a day. Your prayer no fit tell you this one. 3 times a day. The moment he produces a nuclear weapon, immediately aboge. Kidnap one of their expatriates. Kidnap their ambassador. Zoye boss Zoya now. 24 hours later. You better know name. Man, I have my full insecurity on my backyard. If they are not benefiting anything from it, my man, you know if you do them. Then I will go the government of the earth. One day I will explain something to you. Explain on that day. Gabu Revelation, the book of Revelation chapter 1 and Revelation chapter 17, Revelation chapter 13, Daniel chapter 5, Daniel chapter 6, Daniel chapter 7, Daniel chapter 8. I will explain it to you pure. The man who had manipulate your brother Buna ampit Yapiana my village Bagra and you are in support. My joy is that only route my people. Okay, rutegi. You will cry had I know at the end of this age. A security expert just said to you that the main colonization will work on. It's not a joke. Bye bye. See you some other time.